Let us see one typical example on properties of binary relation. Suppose Z, let Z be a set of integers. I'm reading the question. Let Z be a set of integers and relation R be defined by A related to B if and only if A is less than equal to B. This is very common way of defining the relation A or B, meaning is A is related to B if and only if A is less than equal to B. Now we need to check whether this R is reflexive, symmetric, or transitive. Now Z is given a set of integers. We can write Z as the elements like -3, -2, -1. This will keep on left side, then 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Right? This is set of integers. Now we'll check with the first property of reflexive relation. So for the reflexive relation, the given relation is defined like A is related to B if and only if A is less than or equal to B. And for reflexivity, we want the pairs like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. Right? And according to the relation defined, A is less than equal to B, every element is equal to itself. So we can say for every A belongs to the Z, pair A comma A belongs to relation R, as an element is always equal to itself. A is equal to A, right? Hence it is an reflexive relation. It is reflexive. Second property is symmetric. Symmetric relation. Now the relation is defined as A is less than equal to B, then only you can write the pair A comma B, right? Like if I want to write the pair 1 comma 2, right? 1 comma 2 I can write. Why? Because 1 is less than equal to 2, but I can't write 2 comma 1. I can't write 2 comma 1 as 2 is not less than equal to 1, and hence it doesn't satisfy the symmetric property. Hence you can say it is not symmetric, right? Or in general also, if you want to write, you can write like A is less than equal to B, but B is not less than equal to A. Okay, so it's not symmetric. The third, the transitive, right? So according to the relation, if I want to write the pair, right? So is A less than equal to B, and if B is less than equal to C, right? It implies that A is less than equal to C. A is less than B and B is less than C. It implies that A is less than C. So it holds true. We can check. For example, 1 is less than 2, right? And 2 is less than 3. It implies that 1 is less than 3. It is true on set of integers. Hence you can say it is an transitive relation. It is an transitive relation. Let us see one more example. Let set A equals to A comma B comma C, and let MR means metric representation of R, is defined as 1 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, and we need to check whether this relation which is defined in matrix form is reflexive or not, or instead of reflexive, check for equivalence, whether given relation R is reflexive equivalence relation or not. Now in how relation R is defined, this question relation R is defined in matrix form, right? you may get question like this relation R instead of matrix form, they can represent in graphical form like this: element A, then element B, then element C. Okay, right. They may give relation like A is related to A, B is related to B, C is related to C, then B is related to C, and C is related to B. Let's see. Okay, let us look at it. So matrix representation of relation R means what? Now relation R is defined on set A from set A to set A. As it's not mentioned, we have to assume like this is defined on set A to set A. If two sets are given, then we need to check how it is defined, whether from relation A, whether from set A to B, or from set B to A. If two sets are given, then in this case only set A is given, right, and nothing is mentioned, so we should assume relation is defined from set A to set A. And as I said in my previous videos, in matrix representation of relation R, you should write the A set elements in columnar way: A, B, C. See, I'm writing in matrix representation A, B, C, and set B elements at the in row form, right? So A, B, and C. As relation is defined from set A to set A, need to assume. So second set is A itself. So those elements are same. So I'm writing them in horizontal, horizontal form. Okay, it's overwritten. So what I'll do, I'll rewrite this matrix. Okay. So this matrix representation of relation R, which is given as 1 0 0, then 0 1 1, and 0 1 1. So as I said, set A elements in columnar way A, B, C, set B elements, now set B is our set A itself, in row way at the top. Okay, so we'll come to this graphical form little later. Okay. Now write the relation R based on this matrix. How we should read the matrix? A related to A is 1, here 1. Okay, A is related to A. This way we should read the matrix. A is related to A. Here 1 means this pair is there. So A comma A. Now we should look at where 1 is there. Now here is the 1, right? Here is the 1. Meaning is what? B is related to B, right? I should read as this row to column, row to column, right? This way, row to column. Okay, so pair, here is the one, means B comma B is there. Now again, here you can see the one here, right? What is this pair? C to C. I'm reading this way: C to C, row to column, C to C. Now anywhere one here, see, I'm circling, right? So what is this one? One is for this B to C, right? So this B to C. So pair B comma C, I can write. Next one at this place. And this one is for which pair? C to B. C to B. Okay. So now I define relation R. This is very important to define the relation R based on given matrix form or graphical form. Now let us look at the graphical way of representing the same relation, right? So now look at the relation R, right? So three elements in the set A, B, C. So take three elements A, B, C, A, B, and C. Okay. Now first pair A comma A is related to A. You can write. Okay. Then second pair B comma B. Then B is related to B. This way. Okay. Then next C related to C. C is related to C, right? Okay, or else again I'll rewrite it. A, B, C to make it more clear. Okay. First pair is A comma A, so I can write A is related to A. This called as a self loop. Then B comma B means B is related to B, B is related to B. Then third, C is related to C, C is related to C. Next, B is related to C, B is related to C, and last pair is C is related to B. So you can write like C is related to B. So instead of this matrix form, if they give you this graphical form, so based on this we can write this relation R. Now check for the properties. So first property is reflexive. Definitely it satisfies, as from the given set which contains three elements A, B and C, A, B, B and C, C are there, hence it is reflexive. Whether it is symmetric, so B comma C is there and C comma B is there, right? So hence it is symmetric. Only one pair to check B comma C, right? So B comma C, then C comma B should be there, it is there. Hence you can say symmetric as well. Now whether it is an transitive. Okay, now check. B comma B and B comma C. B comma B and B comma C, then B comma C should be there. It is there, B comma C, right? Then C comma C, this C comma C and C comma B. Then C comma B should be there. It is there, C comma B. So likewise, if you check, it satisfies the transitive property as well. And as it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, you can say it is an equivalence relation.